Hey guys, welcome to the Rachel Cruze Show. All right, if you're saving up for your emergency fund or you're paying off debt, that is a great time to get a side hustle. So one of the keys to winning in a side hustle is think of your specific skills and take advantage of them. What you are naturally good at is going to be your best bet. And remember, the word hustle, it means work, okay? So it is. It's some extra work. I feel like side hustle has been glamorized a little bit, but it takes a lot of sacrifice and a lot of work. But also in the end, you get some extra money. Again, that can help you with your debt snowball or fund your emergency fund faster. So when you're thinking about a side hustle, think about 3 different things. Number 1, time. How much time do you have to put into it? And be realistic about how much time is involved before your side hustle, during it, and after. And think about what you're actually making per hour when you consider all the time involved. So this is an important factor because you obviously want the most bang for your buck. So be mapping all of that time out. That will help you. Number 2, talent. It could be something that you're just really, really good at. So think about crafts or tutoring or bookkeeping. And if you're able to go this route and take your talent and make money doing it, that is amazing. So do that. And then lastly, think about your targets. So what's your main goal for getting a side hustle? Are you just earning extra cash to pay off debt and fund your emergency fund, get some more income in? Or are you kind of wanting to start something on the side because you're hoping that it can turn into a small business later? So know what your end game is. And the great thing about side hustles, you guys, there are so many. There are some that you can pair with different companies with your time and effort. Some things you can just start on your own, but there are so many ideas. So think about driving for Lyft or Uber. Think about delivering food, groceries, or packages. So companies like Shipt, Instacart, Amazon Flex, Grubhub, DoorDash, so many companies doing that. A lot of tutoring online as well. And this has really become a big niche with the pandemic and school shutting down. You can even become a freelancer and work that you're already good at. So if you're great at social media, maybe you can be a social media manager or a writer, graphic design, bookkeeping, photography. You can teach English. If you're bilingual, you can use that skill. If you know sign language, I mean, there are so many options out there. You can even be a translator and you can make up to $30 an hour. You can even write out transcripts for Rev. So you take transcript from an audio file and you actually move it to text. You can become a virtual assistant and you can make anywhere from $15 to $25 an hour. You can become an online proofreader and make up to $35 an hour. If you're really great at music, you can give music lessons and you can charge anywhere from $25 to $40 an hour. You can be a fitness instructor, you can become a sports coach, you can babysit, you can house sit, you can pet sit, you can dog walk. Maybe you just go and clean houses. You can make a lot of money doing that. Or you could wash cars or detail cars. You could shovel driveways, you can mow lawns, you can do yard work. I mean, the options are endless, you guys, for side hustles. There are so many great options out there. So to get started, you want to narrow your options to about, 2 or 3, and then really do your research. I would reach out to companies. I would talk to other people who have done this before and really get some of that knowledge in place. And then you want to create a checklist of what you need to get started. So do you need to get qualified? Do you need a certification? What supplies do you need? Are there any upfront costs that you need to put into your budget? All of that stuff is so important. And also, don't go into debt to make extra money. I don't want you going backwards to try to get a surplus, okay? And then once everything is in place, it is time to earn some extra money. Now, one question I do get is, okay, when is it time to turn my side hustle into a small business? Because for some people, that is their dream, to own their own business. So a couple of things to think about. If you feel like you're working 2 full-time jobs, because usually you are, you may want to think, okay, this time thing, I have 24 hours in a day, and I don't have enough time in the morning and night to really do what I want. I need more time. And especially if you're turning down work because your plate's already full, something to think about. Also, the money piece obviously is very important. Can you live on what your side hustle makes right now? Christy Wright always uses the analogy, which I love, of a canoe in the dock. And it's like, you don't want to jump and have to swim out to the canoe. You want to be able to balance for a little bit. It's going to be a little unsteady. And then you just want to take a step into it. You don't want to feel like you're taking this big leap. So the financial part of this is very important. And I don't want you to just assume, okay, well, if I'm going to just dive in full time and invest more time and invest more money, it's going to grow. You want to have a pattern of your side business actually working. And then some people ask, okay, well, when is it a good time to turn my side business, a sole proprietorship, into an LLC? Well, most people are okay with just sticking to a sole proprietorship because it's free and it's easy and you don't have to jump through any crazy hoops. However, maybe you've gotten to a place where you've grown a lot and you want to protect your savings and other assets, or maybe your financial advisor has mentioned that you could save on taxes by moving over to an LLC, or maybe you simply just need a legal structure in place to take on larger clients and contracts. So those are a few reasons why you would want to turn your side gig into an LLC. And you guys, do not forget to budget for taxes. You want to set aside 25% from your side hustle, whether, again, you're doing DoorDash or online tutoring, it doesn't matter. Make sure you set some of that money aside and you budget for it. And if you're not using Every Dollar, you need to sign up for Every Dollar. It's our free budgeting app, and it's amazing. It's going to help you with setting aside taxes like we're talking about, but it's also going to make sure that extra income you're making on these side hustles are going to where you want it to go to. Side hustles, I love them because they help you knock out your money goals. It may ignite some passion in you, and it is so, so exciting. And you got this, you guys. You can knock out your money goals so much faster when you're bringing in that extra income. And remember to take control of your money and create a life you love.